Welcome back to Papa Bear Games. Last time on Xenoblade Chronicles X, we completed Chapter 9, and we battled the Wrothian cat people, and we defeated them. Now they are no longer part of the Ganglion team. They are mercenaries for hire and have regained their honor. In today's episode, this might be a side mission, it might be a real mission, but we are going to do this Affinity Mission to get flight modules for our Skells. So we're going to give it a whirl here. Alright, a girl's wings. Oh no! My current party members exceed the current size, so we need to pop. I guess we're going to lose Arinia. We still... Oh, it can only be one of us. Alright. Goodbye, Team Elma. Goodbye, Lynn. It's just gonna be the Papa Bear.
So you made it. Why am I not surprised? Who else would have the stones to turn up for an experimental Skell test flight? Stones in your head, I mean. You and Doug are the only ones crazy enough to even try.
That's a horrible way to put it, Commander. I mean, sure, previous tests often involved engine explosions and lots of fire. And there was that one that went berserk and crashed itself into the sea. But that's all a perfectly natural part of the R&D process. Right?
I'm going to have to agree with that.
Oh, she got you wrapped around her itty-bitty finger, don't she? Doug, too. For all his grousing, that boy just keeps coming back for more. I don't get it. Must be addicted to the rush, I suppose.
Commander, risking life and limb in the name of science is a noble cause and its own reward.
Yeah. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Lynn, why don't you walk him through it?
Right. I've been mulling over why all my flight pack designs keep blowing up. I think I've finally found the cause. Conventional Skells just don't have the energy to provide enough lift. So I've taken a step back and redesigned a Skell from scratch. The result is an integrated flight-capable Skell system, or IFCSS for short.
Forget the stupid acronym. I financed this, and I say we're calling it a Skell flight module. Oh, and did I mention I also got the arms manufacturers on board to help out?
Really? You're the best, Commander!
Yeah, well, that ain't the hard part. We can't have any more failures, you hear me?
This time it's a sure thing, my friend. The two of us are taking part in development to make certain of that.
Isobe! Jajani!
Well, if the bigwigs at Sakuraba and CNC aren't worried, I guess I shouldn't be either.
Yes, although we do have a slight concern regarding a lack of materials, don't we?
How much concern we talking here?
Well, our final check turned up one significant problem.
As it stands now, our chances of success are maybe 10%, you know.
That ain't good. What if we fix this little problem?
99.9999999% success. Right, Jajani?
Yes! Near perfect odds, aren't they?
Then the answer's clear. Sorry to surprise you with this, but can you go salvage the materials?
Of course I can. One of my favorite parts of this game is kleptomania of materials.
Awesome! I know you'll find them in no time.
Alright then. Bring the materials back here once you round them all up. Lynn, you use this time for another final systems check. This is our last shot at it.
Understood, sir. I'm on it. I promise to get this big bucket of love into the Mirren skies before long.
Alright, a girl's wings. The Skell flight module has failed in testing a few too many times. See if you can help it get through development. Achieve all objectives. Get an upgraded coil from Oxserves in Silvalum, which it looks like I already have, and get a lightspeed jet fin from Atyrgons in Oblivia. Alright, clearly I've already picked these up in all of my side questing. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to show you where they are. Yeah, sure, we can track it. And mission is complete. They should say, don't do side quest before you do this, or don't explore. Alright. Head to the Outfitters test hangar in the Industrial District. Follow ball, help me out here. We're gonna go in style. Open the door. And it blew up.
The hell did you do, Lynn?
I don't know. Just give me a second. Oh! I had the amp furnace circuit in backwards. I am so sorry. I can't believe I'd do something that dumb in the final check.
Oh, you're back. I take it you managed to gather the materials? As you can see, the test flight's gonna need to be postponed. Maybe canceled entirely. Sorry for the bad news after all your hard work.
No, wait! I'll handle the repairs and resolve the final issues myself. Commander, please. I need this to work. I need to make it happen. It's the last homework assignment I'll ever have. Please, sir, let me complete it.
I understand where you're coming from, Lynn. But it's not my call. That last slip-up has the Sakuraba guys spooked. The higher-ups aren't gonna be happy unless this thing can be mass-produced.
But all my work...
Man, that's harsh.
The apple really doesn't fall far from the tree. Don't worry about it, Vandom. I'll convince my people. I may just be a humble engineer, but I've given my life to Sakuraba. Let an old man cash in some of his favors.
Thank you, Isobe.
Well, that's one problem down. But this death trap still needs a pilot. After that little display before, I doubt anyone will be nuts enough to volunteer.
Me, I'll volunteer.
You'd have to be real crazy.
You betcha.
Thank you so much. I swear I'll make this thing work.
Now that that's settled, when can you have this bucket of bolts fixed?
I'll have it ready by tomorrow.
Alright, you've got till morning. Past that, we'll have to call it off for now. The higher-ups will want to take another long look and decide if this is still where they want to spend their money.
Understood. I won't let everyone's hard work go to waste. And I won't let down my brave test pilot either. I swear. done. I did it! I swear it's totally safe and secure this time, Commander. We dreamed of a Skell that can fly through the air, and now it's finally here.
Looks that way to me. And trust me, I looked close. This thing should work. It better work. What do you say? Ready to put your life in the hands of this thing?
Oh yeah.
That's the spirit. Should be a hell of a view from up there. Assuming you get up there.
It'll fly, jeez. Do you trust me on this or not? Oh, come on! You're gonna go on a perfect test flight and show all these naysayers what's up.
Alright, let's get this party started. Fly her to the specified point to start. It's a spot we haven't been able to reach before now.
The perfect landing point for our test flight.
I thought so. We'll be monitoring your progress from here. Good luck.
Oh, and whatever you do, don't damage the Skell.
I think what you meant to say was come home safe.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Let's do this. Alright. I'm in the Skell. ZR mid-jump flight. Okay, that's not ZR. Can't really blast out through the ceiling here. So, I'm not going through that tiny door. Come on. Okay, we still have the Battle Master thing there. And we're up. We're up in the air. Okay. In-flight boost. Nice. Wonder how much gas I'm using, or meridium. How much you want to bet there's a nav point up here? Let's turn off our boosters for a minute. Oh no, we gotta use our boosters to move forward. Talon Rock Summit. Ooh, level 57, alright. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, don't.
I gotta say, it looked pretty fun. How did it feel?
Any problems? Tell me everything down to the tiniest detail. I need it all.
Yeah, we're gonna cheer. I didn't have any problems.
I felt like I was flying myself, and that's just from watching you down here. You could go anywhere with that Skell.
Well, in any case, you make it back to New LA in one piece, and we'll call this a success.
Just make sure to stay focused, okay? I know you'll make it home without a scratch.
Alright, good. I want to get this thing over here. Alien wreckage.
Oh, crap. We've
Oh,
been
no.
spotted.
Ah! Well, we're dead.
Give them hell.
At least we'll come back at the FN site, I hope. You gotta be kidding me. Sneak, sneak. Jeepers. Just my luck. Whee! Can we fly in this thing? Oh no, it automatically automatically warps you. Shoom, I've been dreaming of this. Wonder if you can do combat in here. Oh, you can zoom way out too. Look at me. Alright, let's get back down here. Alright, we're gonna have to land outside here, I think. At least it's not like in Halo, where if you hit the dismount button, you straight up fall out to your death. Come on down. There we go.
Welcome back. That was one hell of a maiden flight. She passed the test. We'll get rolling on mass production ASAP.
Yes! This makes everything worth it. Sure, I put poor Doug through hell and wound up wasting some rare materials. But I had to do this. I had to make my dream a reality.
I want to inquire why this was so important to her.
You know, before they died, my parents began this as an independent research project. But they passed away before they could finish the design. That's how the flight pack got started. A device that can let any Skell fly still feels like science fiction. I can't imagine what possessed them to even attempt such a thing. But I knew I had to finish what they started. I felt like I'd never be a worthy engineer if I didn't. So, I called it my last homework assignment.
Those are some big shoes to fill. You can rest assured that your folks would be proud as hell. You know that, right? You did good, kid. You too. Thanks for all your support.
Promise that you'll use the Skell flight module to protect? Or... no. We're gonna protect the place.
Damn straight. Once we get our people trained up on these, those ganglion are history. Alright, enough jibber-jabber. It's time to get flying. With eyes in the sky, we'll track down that damn Lifehold core in no time.
Affinity Mission, a girl's wings complete. Alright. The lifetime of research begun by Lynn's parents has now been completed. Humanity's dream of taking to the skies and Skells can now finally be realized. A surprise from the commander, Van Damme's advice. Looks like the flight module project's finally off the ground. I owe you one, which is exactly why I took the liberty of modifying your Skells with the new flight tech. This project has been a personal dream of mine, so it's really the least I could do. Sweet! So everybody has the flight module now. I still wonder how much uranium it's gonna take up. Alright. Instead of running around and wasting time, we have two missions here that I want to try and get done tonight. One of them is right out here by the Blade Tower, which is Manhunt. And then we have another one inside of the barracks interior before we can start Chapter 10. So we're going to warp over to Blade Tower and do Manhunt. And then we're going to try and hit up the next one in today's video. Manhunt. No specific requirements, max members 4. We're going to get our members back in our team so I don't go run out and get wasted by the bad guys. Let's begin.
1, 2, 3.
Ah, look who's here. Perfect timing. Turns out I've got a mission that's right up your alley.
In other words, something dangerous?
See? You're perfect for it. Now then, remember the night the ganglion hit us? Your team took on a pair of Xenos. Real bad apples. A big old lug and one nasty little lady.
Doggone and Reese, I think it was.
There's no forgetting those two.
Yep, that's them. We just got word they've been spotted skulking around Noctilum.
Could they be planning another attack?
That or who knows what. Whatever they're up to, I can tell you, it ain't gonna be good for us.
Muscle Man not worry his mustache hair is gray. Team Tatsu is on the case.
Right, those two are no pushovers. We fought them once and we beat them once. We're the best choice to take this on. We'll leave immediately.
Thanks, Colonel.
Alright. We're gonna go take care of these two baddies. We need to go to Noctilum. Yeah, we're gonna track it. Looks like our closest warp location is FN Site 218. Alright, we're gonna mount up in our skells. Bummer. Where's my Skell? They didn't de-equip our Skells, did they? Oh my goodness. Alright everybody, let that be a lesson to you. I have a feeling they unassign my Skell, so we're going to jump to the Blades Barracks real quick and figure out which Skell is assigned to me. I should have my Skell there, but I only see 3. Yeah, they unassign my Skell. Yeah, me. Wow. That's because I use the Skell unit. They automatically unassign your normal Skell when you do that. So, don't make my mistake, everybody. Back to FN Site 218. And now, we are on the epic flight suit. Well, we'll come down and land. But, oh, I love flying. I can't wait to fly around the whole place. Campfire.
It's still smoking.
Bad guy's campfire.
The residual heat signatures confirm it. This fire was active until just recently.
It's strange. A campfire doesn't strike me as their style.
I have a feeling it's a trap.
Heard something.
Someone's coming. Everyone, hide!
Looks like we're too late. Damn it. Those two could be anywhere. Come on. That guy's the size of a mech. There can't be that many places for him to hide. Whatever. We'd better report to the captain.
Soldier's definitely ganglion.
Elma, did you hear that? Guy's the size of a mech.
And they're looking for a pair.
But why would Dagon and Reese... I mean, they're ganglion too, right?
Maybe they deserted after bitter defeat courtesy of Tatsu.
Courtesy of who? Still, it does sound like they're after our targets.
Everything we've heard seems to point that way.
Maybe we should shake those two down for intel. See what they know.
What do you think?
I think we're going to shake these guys down for intel, but I'm pretty sure that those Dagon and Rise, or Ritz, whatever her name is, I think they're part of the Wrothian people, and they've completely deserted.
All right. We should be able to handle a couple of grunts easily enough. Let's see what we can find out.
Oh, we're going to take them out in our skells.
You witch!
Take this!
This is probably overkill.
Don't forget about the rest. Take the fight to them.
Fight like children.
This one's for you.
Flying field!
It's no use.
Now then, who are you chasing and why?
We'll never talk, human scum.
I don't think you understand. This isn't a request.
Target sighted. All units rally at point 49.
You hear that?
Let's move.
What should we do about these two?
Knock them out and leave them.
Hopefully the wildlife eats them. Oh. Wrong button. Come on, Papa Bear. You can just fly all over the terrain. You don't have to get attacked by anything. It does take up some fuel, though. Oh, they've got to be in this cave. No, that's not a cave. Looks like we are going into a cave.
It's not our pair after all.
Yeah, but who are they?
Humans? What are they doing here? Who cares? Wipe them out.
Uh-oh. Looks like we have no choice. Come on.
I am intrigued.
Engage! Wait out the fire for me! Come on!
This one's got your name on it.
You're mine. Fight like children.
Here, in a good position. Open fire.
Target in sight! Take this!
Better behave.
Cockpit time.
Better behave. Karate punch.
You're mine.
Here.
Better stay inside.
I'm dead. No threats to me.
Target locked! You're nice!
I'm
Move in and do
dead.
some damage!
No
Lock
threats to me.
this.
Move in and hold still! Flying field! Got the enemy!
Karate punch.
They weren't hard.
I'm sorry if we frightened you. My name is Elma. And you are? Are we correct in assuming that the Ganglion are after you? If so, we might be able to help. We come from a planet called Earth, but now we're fighting the Ganglion here on Mira.
Really?
Pay them no heed, Rock.
But Celica, they just beat up those bad guys.
It matters not. I shall not be fooled again.
Well, either way, it's not safe here.
I definitely have concern, but let's try and show a little bit of empathy or sympathy with these guys.
Don't flatter us with your hollow kindness.
Well, I tried.
Listen, I understand that it may be hard for you to trust a random pack of strangers. But we really do want to help if we can. I hope you can believe us.
Come on, Celica. They seem alright, don't they?
Perhaps, but...
Tatsu, pleased to make acquaintance of new friend Celica.
And you are a Nopon?
Indeed. Friends saved Tatsu from nasty Ganglion.
Just like they saved us.
Yes, so if Tatsu is trusting friends, Celica can too. Nopon's honor.
Well... You might say that we're fugitives of a sort. Ones that are running low on hiding places.
Our city, New LA, is home to many races besides humans. Both of you would be welcome there. There's no pressure, of course. You can stay or leave as you see fit.
Thank you. That is most kind. My name is Celica.
And I'm Rock. Nice to meet ya.
I'm Lynn. Here, these are the coordinates for New LA. Can you get there okay?
I believe the two of us can manage, yes.
Then we'll see you back home. Take care, you two.
Well, that's cool. So is that it for the Manhunt quest? Or are we still... Yeah, I think we're turning it in now. So we're gonna fast travel right back to Van Dam. But hey, having different races, different communities working together could really restart humanity here.
Hello, everyone.
Hey! Over here!
How do you like the city so far?
It's rather overwhelming, to be honest. But Rock seems quite content, so... We'd like to stay if that's permissible.
Of course. And whatever you need, just let us know, okay?
Anytime Celica have a problem, Team Tatsu have the solution.
You have our gratitude.
Mission complete, Manhunt. You came across Celica and Rock during your search, whereupon you brought them back to New LA, clearing up of the misunderstanding. Alright. Alright, a segment has been unlocked in the industrial district. Alright. We are going to warp straight over to the barracks. I always wanted I believe it was a Toyota Celica. That was a really fancy looking car. Never had the money for one, and then they quit making it, but I really liked that car. So, pretty lady, pretty car, it all seems to work. Alright, we need to complete Prospective Partners, and I believe that is sitting right here. Yep, let's do it.
We have visitor!
Well, it isn't every day the Director General stops by for a visit.
I'm a busy man, I fear. But something's come up that I'd like your team to handle.
Stuffy Suit came to the right place. Make request and Tatsu will see what he can do.
Right. Well, I'd like to propose we enhance our surveillance of the ganglion.
Is there something you're expecting to find?
We've had a string of unusual reports lately. There have been rumors that the ganglion are fighting amongst themselves.
Power struggles? With all those species working together, I imagine they've no shortage of infighting.
Which is precisely what we want to exploit, hence the need for intel. And why I'd like you to focus on expanding Frontier Nav for now.
All right. We'll take it on as a formal request from you.
Prospective Partners. Chausin has decided to further expand his investigation of the ganglion across Mira. Explore 15% of Mira. I think we might have already completed that, but we'll find out. Yeah, let's track it. Alright, let's check our missions. Maybe I don't have it done yet. Oh, yep, we need to go turn it in because we've explored more than 15% of Mira. In my free time, while I've been doing side quests, which I do hope to post all of them, at least as many of them as I've been able to do. Sometimes I couldn't help myself and I had to play on the go. But I've uncovered quite a bit of Mira. This is a fantastic game, and I'm really having a great time with it. So we're gonna warp over to Blade Tower here. And thank you everybody who's been watching and enjoying these videos. Alright, let's go turn it in. So this should pretty much be a mission all of you can turn in right away, because you're going to be out exploring more than 15% of Mira by this point in the game.
Fascinating.
Find something useful?
All intelligence is useful, Colonel. It's just a matter of finding the best lens to view it through.
Wow, that's deep, sir.
If I'm not mistaken, you fought against a Wrothian squadron before, yes?
Wrothian? Tatsu hear that name someplace before.
Yeah, it's the honorable mercenary cat people.
Warriors through and through. The sort you don't want for enemies.
Not ringing any bells.
Come on, we fought them in Sylvalum, remember?
Oh, right! Tatsu remember now. Kitty cat people, right?
We've analyzed Frontier Nav records for evidence of ganglion infighting. Every instance has involved Wrothians fighting against one race or another. This is more than just a few simple disagreements. We believe they've broken ties with the ganglion entirely, and on less than amicable terms.
I agree, we should form an alliance.
If they really have left the ganglion, that might be a possibility. Their motives certainly seem different enough. If their values align with ours.
As we often said on Earth, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I expect an alliance with the Wrothians would prove beneficial for both of us.
Agreed. Even beyond the practical merits, it just makes sense for us to try and make as many friends as possible here.
Which brings me to your next mission. I need you to travel to the site of the latest clash and gather data.
Yes, sir.
Is this a two-part mission? It is. Alright, I thought we were done. Clearly, I was wrong. Missions, Papa Bear. Alright, looks like we've got an FN Site 203 available. Let's get over there. Team Elma, mount up!
That's right. We've located a Wrothian Skell. It seems mostly undamaged. No pilot in sight. It's unclear if they abandoned the Skell or were killed.
What about the data unit?
Intact, as far as I can see.
Excellent. Please bring it back with you. Also, a sample of the plating and any weaponry you can manage.
We'll do what we can. Ready for a little manual labor?
Are you kidding? I can't wait to get this stuff home to analyze it.
I've been getting this opinion of Chauson, and he reminds me of a CIA agent or a Black Ops undercover person, and he might have his own motives. Maybe we should ask Elma. Let's ask her, but I don't trust this guy.
What do you mean?
I suppose an explanation's in order.
Huh? About what?
About this mission. Or about his intentions, at least.
You mean the Director General?
Right.
Uh-oh. Is he up to something?
Well, no point in hiding it, I suppose. I can't be certain, but if I had to venture a guess, I'd assume this is all just insurance in case an alliance falls through.
You mean we're gathering this data to make fighting the Wrothians easier?
Oh, I'm sure diplomatic talks will come first. And even if we can't secure a friendship, that doesn't mean we have to fight. But it's always good to prepare for the worst possible scenario. Especially if you're the man responsible for the safety of all of New LA.
Well, I hope the Alliance can work out.
As do I, Lynn. For now, let's get back to work.
And this is why I am not in management, and why I am not leading the country. I don't know all of this stuff. I do know to be cautious, though, and to investigate thoroughly, and to walk right past the objective. You took a part from the Wrothian Skell. Alright, we gotta gather from 3 of these guys. We took another part. Where's the 3rd one? Is there a 3rd one? The follow ball is on. But it's not showing me. Where is it? Oh, I see. It's got to be way over there. Over here. This is the way we were meant to travel. Alright, we got the 3rd part here. Now we need to report back to the Director General. The admin district, and right here, Blade Tower. Well, I hope we can make an alliance with the Wrothians. I think they're cool. And honorable.
I received your report. Good work collecting those samples.
All right, let's turn it in.
I'm just sorry we weren't able to get more.
We'll take what we can get. You have my thanks.
They're an exceptionally proud people. If we can forge an alliance, I'm certain they'll be friends we can trust.
I'll remember that. And should the day come, I'd like you to serve as ambassador.
My pleasure. As long as you don't send me there to declare war.
Perish the thought. The fewer enemies we have, the easier my job is.
Alright, Affinity Mission Prospective Partners is complete. It looks like the Wrothians are being hounded by the Ganglion. This might be an opportunity to team up with them. Alright, a segment in the Blade Barracks has been completed. Alright, we're going to run back over to the Blade Barracks for now. And I think that's where we're going to end the mission for tonight. I do want to start Chapter 10, but the chapters usually take anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. And I sadly do not have the time for that. It looks like we are ready for this, and we have everything marked off. So, we're going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you everyone for tuning into Papa Bear Games today. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to be notified about new videos or other content I create, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, take care, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.